Hello all my Sun, Moon, and Rising Aquarii, welcome to my channel. Tonight I'll be doing your reading for the first half of December 2018. This is a generalized reading, so if you're interested in a personal reading, you can email me with the email I have below, or you can book a reading off of my website. So for tonight I have 3 divination tools. The first one is the Fairy Forest Oracle, then the Tarot of the Nymphs, and then my runes. I love this card. So we have 8 Elven Touch, Recovery, Comeback, Revival. I'm getting health for some people, healing, and it doesn't need to be like you look like you're physically sick. It could also mean depression, healing, being more happier, confident. This could also be addiction too, or this could be a clear mind. Those are the key words. I'm also getting self-reflection here as she's looking down, and she's either giving the healing or she's receiving the healing. And just a little thing that I do sometimes when I feel like I need some healing, especially in certain parts of my body, is that I visualize my chakra and I put it on certain areas of my body that may be sore, and I say Elven Touch because they are known for healing. So if you guys would like to try that. I haven't pulled out any cards, and I don't turn them over until I pull out all the cards for the reading. I'm getting that there's a satisfaction, like a deep contentment of safety. This could be after receiving news. This could be relating to somebody. Maybe you're getting into a relationship. Maybe you're a father or mother figure to somebody and they're in a good place and it makes you feel better about yourself. I'm feeling a lot of like nurturing energy from this. Like you're really proud and happy that this is part of your life, or you're able to experience this or watch somebody else experience it. And this could be linked to a fire sign or somebody who's active in their life. It doesn't necessarily need to be a fire sign. Because most of these cards are different from my last reading, but I got in the same place the 9 of Cups as the last reading, so I'm going in order. So it was Sagittarius. And then I pulled up extra cards to explain this card. The first card that came up was the Star card, and this is in your subconscious, and this is resurfacing. This is being revealed to you. This is the veil being lifted. This is you maybe coming to your senses. And then I have for your crowning card the Star card. So this could be hopes coming true in this case. And she also has a veil, and it is more of a sensual touch. So this could be, for this card, this could be something that's gentle, something that's loving, something that makes you feel a certain way. And it doesn't have to be like in a sexual way, but it could be. It makes you feel nice. So, and the Nine of Cups is a cloud nine card too, like it's happiness, and it could be your dreams coming true. I'm also getting that there's going to be multiple things that'll make you happy in this, or there's going to be consequences, good consequences for this thing, and it's kind of going to be a domino effect, and it's going to be an infectious type of love energy, and this is going to be amazing for this time of the year especially. And the year is coming towards an end, so it's a beautiful way to end the year. In your past, you have the Seven of Cups. I am getting like an illusion, like things aren't how they should be or what it seems to be. Maybe you had dreams from the Nine of Cups that you had, or a couple of dreams, and you didn't hone into them, or they just didn't pan out, and maybe you're getting onto the right path, or somebody else is getting onto the right path, and they're finally getting, I don't want to say they're ish together, because it seems like they made a lot of mistakes in the past. Maybe they did, but it could also be that all the work that you put towards it is finally manifesting into something beautiful. Presently, which is interesting, and it does take you off guard a little bit, it's the Two of Swords. And the Two of Swords is a good card to have with this one too, because there is a bit of rationality. There's a bit of like, if you see maybe, this is just an example, like a paranormal experience, and you had to rationalize it in your head. One, so you don't want to be afraid of what's happening, and two, because it could be something that is more logical than this, that you're not reaching for your dreams and risking it all, and it may be in some cases. So on top of that, the overall energy that we have for this reading is the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles is a really nice card to have, especially when you have the Nine of Cups here. And maybe in the past you had the Seven of Cups because you were trying to narrow things down a little bit to see what's going to work, what isn't. Maybe you were just thinking about your priorities, what was more important, or what was more important, or what do you really want out of your life. And this is working towards it. With the Three of Pentacles, traditionally you see a person working on a foundation, or they're working on a structure. And that structure looks sturdy, and it looks like it's meant to last. This is something that's going to last you a while, if not it's going to affect you for the rest of your life. So this is careful placement for this person, or the nymph, and it kind of looks like she's flower arranging, and it's a beautiful art, so there could be an artistic draw to this. In the future, you have the Emperor, and this is a nice card to have for this, because this is like a fatherly figure. This card wants to make sure, or this person wants to make sure that things go according to plan, that there's organization, that there's a honing in, that the fiery aspect from the Emperor card is going towards something that it needs to go towards. And an example is, if you have money, you really want something, but at the same time your fridge is empty. So being rational about your decisions, but at the same time making things happen. So your karmic card is the Ace of Pentacles, and it looks like there's going to be an opportunity given to you, or something like recognition given to you, but it could come in the physical form, because the Pentacles are more physicality. As I said before in the beginning, it could be health related too, so a satisfaction coming from that. Also, traditionally you see a pathway with on the Ace of Pentacles in the beginning. There's the hand that gives you the pentacle, and then behind it is the leaving the garden, going on your own path. And this is going to be the beginning of something that will affect you, hopefully for the better, for a long time. For your environment, we have the Magician. The Magician is probably going to be the most important card in here because the Magician is going to make it work. She's going to pull up her resources and maybe even work with the Emperor card and make sure that things are fulfilled within the Nine of Cups realm. You see that she has an infinity sign there. I'm also linking it to more fiery energy with the 8 linking to Leo in the deck. So with that one, do what you can in the circumstances. Also think about things before doing them. Just things to make sure you plan for it before you do a lot of things. Some things can be spontaneous, but at the same time, you want it to be how you want it to be, and also you want it to be done correctly. This is a manifestor here too, and I am getting as above, so below. So that could also be with the Ace of Pentacles too, because they say that it's a hand from the divine. It's a gift from the divine. Because the hand comes out of nowhere. You don't know where it came from. And it could be a surprise. Maybe you don't know where it comes from, but you know that it could be a blessing. So for your hopes or fears position, you have the 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands is a little bit of a risky card here, because this is taking a lot on, but this is also having distractions too, or possible distractions. Make sure you know where your energy is going so you don't burn out, but at the same time, you need to get these things done. So I'm going to pull out 3 cards for the 10 of Wands and also the Magician. So we have the 9 of Swords. This is the worrying part of it. Then you have the Queen of Swords. This is another, well, this is the archetype of the reading, because there aren't any other court cards. This could also be an energy, but I am getting it representing a person too, that you might be worried about a person or even yourself. And then the 5 of Swords, wanting it to be successful. Wanting yourself to be successful or wanting somebody else to be successful. And this could also be making sure that you don't push too far in terms of maybe voicing your opinion to somebody when it isn't necessarily a situation that you're in, or it could be vice versa. So I'm going to take out my pull out some staves, and I will be looking. First ones were already turned around before I did anything. The last one is face down when I pulled it out. So this is Manaz. So this could be the Emperor card associated with it, and also the Magician card. This may be caring for others, being involved, a sense of community, a sense of family, and Bjork or Birchka. So with this one, I am getting that there is a bit of complications, because this could also have to do with birthing too. It doesn't need to be literal, but maybe something is taking longer than it should. Maybe there are complications with that, or maybe it's coming sooner than you're expecting. It could be all of those things, or it could just be one of those things. And again, it's a generalized reading, or something is in the process. And then for the future, you have a beautiful stave, Gifu, and this is going to be, I'm getting a wealthy in exchange. So this could be receiving winnings or receiving something that you're working towards. So I hope that reading was helpful. Thank you guys so much for sticking around. Again, if you're interested in a reading, you can email me with the email I have below, or you can book a reading off of my website. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in another video.